Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Jingle bells, sing for me, baby, baby. Dearly beloved, we gather here to say our goodbyes. Here she lies, no one knew her worth. The 20,000th time Amberlynn's tried to do Weight Watchers. Dearly beloved, thank you so much for gathering here today to honor and pay our respects to the 20,000th time that Amberlynn Reed has tried to do Weight Watchers, thinking it'd be any different than the last time she tried to do it. You know, this time was different because she had a whole-on medical professional team giving her suggestions for how she could resolve all of her problems if she wanted to, and she said, no, not so fast. I'm not gonna take any of those suggestions, and instead tried resurrecting the one diet that has probably literally never worked for her. So let's just take a moment to reflect on the greatest hits of the Weight Watchers saga on Amberlynn's channel.
So tomorrow actually is going to be day one that I do Weight Watchers. So I'm super excited. I already signed up and I got my points. I think I get 78 or something. I'm not really sure. Once I do my weigh-in tomorrow, it'll update and then tell me exactly how many points I get. But yeah, Weight Watchers changed their program back to more of like simplistic and a lot more user-friendly. I'm starting that again tomorrow. I'm not talking about my binging or anything like that, but I just wanted to let everyone know that's what I'm doing. So hopefully we'll be seeing my weight decrease and not increase. So as you guys know, I started Weight Watchers. I got some Weight Watchers snacks from their website in this huge box. I don't even remember what I got, but I figured I would do a haul. If I plan on being successful with losing weight, obviously I need to follow a plan to lose weight. But if I want to be successful in my eating disorder, then I also need to listen to some of the things that my psychologist tells me to do. These things are very low calorie, low point, so it'll allow me to have it in moderation while also still staying on track. So I got some chocolate pretzel bars, I'm assuming. A bag of sour cream and onion crunchy thins. I actually got this one for free because of how much I bought. I was able to buy something for free, and that is what I chose. I got a box of salt and vinegar potato chips, some mac and cheese potato stick, got some chocolate peanut butter pie snack bars, some mint cookie crunch snack bars, chocolate caramel snack bars. It's the sea salt hummus crisps. Got some iced chocolate puffs, Nutter Butter Bites, chocolate and peanut butter. And also what came in that box is a box of crunchy onion rings. It's the pitos, and I got a whole box. Why is there so many? Oh shit, I forgot to do my weigh-in. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that real quick, folks. Last Monday I started Weight Watchers, and today is Monday as well, and I wanted to do like Monday to Monday weigh-ins because that's just easier for me. So dun ta da. How was week one on Weight Watchers? So to remind you guys, my day one on Weight Watchers, I was 5'11.8, and today, how do you do the little, oh my God, earthquake. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I just shook everything. Today I was 502.4, so that like literally shocked me. So that means I'm down 9.4 pounds in this week. I'm super excited about that. I know that like the first week you always drop like a large portion, it's like water weight or whatever. So I'm not expecting anything crazy this coming week. I'm hoping for at least 2 to 3 pounds. So as long as I lose that, then I will be happy.
And I will always love Weight Watchers. Oh. Y'all, Amberlynn did it again. She is constantly lowering the bar, lowering our expectations. And we're here. We did it again. We quit Weight Watchers once again. In a world of recycled Amberlynn content where we just got a chili recipe again recently and we started Weight Watchers again recently, it only makes sense that we quit Weight Watchers again just because this is what we do over here. It's almost like every day is Groundhog's Day. You know what I'm saying? So she did upload this new, like, nearly 30-minute long video. It's titled, I Quit Weight Watchers, Spicy Miso Ramen, and Organizing / Decluttering Tree Vlogmas Day 15. So, you know, that's where I'm taking, I obviously have not watched this yet, but she literally put in the title, I Quit Weight Watchers, which I think a lot of us were wondering about because she hasn't really truly mentioned anything serious about it in a minute, although she also said that she wasn't going to talk about her health and weight loss and things like that on her channel, even though she does still anyways. It's very confusing what she is or isn't talking about or is or isn't doing, which leads to a lot of people making their own speculation and conspiracy theories, which leads to her getting mad that people are speculating about such things, which it's a never-ending just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, circle, 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 over and over and over again situation type of deal. And of course she, in the thumbnail, is again eating takeout, which I assume is the spicy miso ramen in the title. So we're just doing great over here. We're truly living the toys and takeout Vlogmas fantasy, and I can't wait to get into day 15 of Vlogmas. So, because it's so long, let's get to, shall we?
Hello, welcome
Hi.
to Vlogmas 15. Jingle bell, jingle bell. Sing for me, baby.
Baby.
Baby. Damn, 15 already.
Damn.
That's crazy. For those wondering how long I go to, I do Vlogmas for 25 days.
She does.
So,
well, if she makes it that far. If she makes it. I don't know why she's saying this like she has consistently completed Vlogmas in the past, because she hasn't consistently done shit.
Well, yeah, we have 10 more days. Wow.
Wow.
Update on my international
oh, yeah.
gift moment situation type deal. My friend got a knock on the door today, so she received 1 box yesterday,
okay.
So 3 were just missing. Even though they said they were delivered, but they weren't, but she got a knock on the door today, and she got 2 of them, so one of them says they need to be picked up. So she has...
Oh, well, so I think that's pretty standard. I don't know if you've ever had the experience where, like, the day before it says it's delivered, but it doesn't actually get delivered until the next day. So I think that's pretty normal, but oh my gosh, I feel like this means that the little gift exchange situation type of deal is coming soon!
She has 3 out of 4 boxes, and we think that the 4th one is at the post office. So that was nice to wake up to. I'm again not having the greatest day, but this one's more so like health related. Oh no. And in this current moment, oh no, I'm not sure I want to like speak about it per se.
Of course. This is standard Amberlynn content too. I'm not gonna speak about it. I'm gonna say some vague things to maybe try to get people worried about it. And then eventually I may or may not actually talk about it. And when I do finally talk about it, if any of y'all misunderstood what I initially was talking about, that's on you, not me. That's on you, not me.
Because I just want to be happy. Feline wants me to open her little gifty.
Is this an engagement ring? Engagement ring?
It's a small one.
It's an engagement ring.
She sounds like a necklace.
She's light and airy.
Oh, a necklace?
I feel like I might be right on this one.
A necklace? That's not as exciting as an engagement ring on a vibrator. Engagement ring.
Oh my god, are you proposing? Clickbait. Propose. the package upside down.
She didn't even use it as clickbait because she knew quitting Weight Watchers would be more interesting to people to click on.
There's no proposal, folks.
What is it?
Oh, is this a B for Bambi?
This shit is so stupid.
Or a B for baby?
Baby!
Oh my gosh, look. Wait, let it zoom. Focus.
I don't love it. You can't even tell it's a bee, really.
How pretty that is.
Unless you're really concentrating on it, you can't even tell that's a bee. But also the B for Bambi, F for Feline shit is so stupid. I'm so sick of it. Imagine her having to explain why she's walking around with a bee on her neck. Like, to people who don't follow her on YouTube, like people in her real life.
Wait, I want to wear it now. I want to wear it now. Thank you, baby.
Oh, baby.
Wow. This is stunning.
Stunning.
I knew it was necklace. I heard this little jingle jingles. I think guessing just adds a little more fun to it because I love being surprised with things. So then, like, when you shake it or you, like, look at the shape of it, it just adds one extra layer of fun.
See, I really am truly not one to ever be like, well, I do know she's watching reaction channels even if she says she's not because she just complained about reaction channels on her community tab post the other day. But two, I don't like to be like, oh, girlie is watching my video, because, like, she could be watching everybody's videos, nobody's videos, it's whatever. And I also don't think that I have the only original thought or idea about anything related to Amberlynn. But I do think I'm probably one of the only people that's complaining about her shaking gifts because I'm probably the only person on this corner of the internet that is the fucking Grinch Ebenezer Scrooge when it comes to the holidays. And I'm sure I'm the only one that's like, why you gotta shake it every time you open it? Maybe I'm not. Actually, let me not go there. But I feel like that was a direct response to me continuously asking why she's shaking gifts.
Oh my god, is it gonna fit? I forgot that I had a neck.
Just get an extender.
Oh my god, baby, it might not fit.
Oh
wait, we just need to get an extender.
Yeah, thank you.
This is one of the moments where we might need to get an extender, which is fine. They just have them at Walmart. Is it not fitting? Reason 529 for why I need to lose weight.
Reason 529. Do y'all remember when she did a video? This was probably like, I don't know, 2 years ago at least. I think it was like 2020, the beginning of 2020, like New Year's Day. She put out a video called 125 or 27 something reasons why I need to lose weight or something. It's now my reaction to that video is now my most popular video on my channel. But yeah, add it to the list. I didn't realize we got up to 529 or whatever number she just said.
I don't want to be like choked out. Like, I like a good necklace to be like kind of tight because it's like the choker effect.
I don't feel like that could be comfortable though.
Is it supposed to be that tight, babies?
I don't think that surely can't be comfortable.
I think it's cute if it was a little looser. I can't breathe. Oh, please. Okay, so we're gonna get a necklace.
Thank you for calling out the dramatics, wifey. I appreciate that.
Extender. This is just something that happens when you have a fat neck. Alright, so I have a grocery haul.
A grocery haul, but you're still gonna order some spicy miso ramen, I'm assuming, based on the title of this video, later in this video?
Thing of caffeine-free Diet Pepsi.
Oh, caffeine is a drug, so I'm glad you got the caffeine-free.
Which I love having. Got some Jennie-O ground turkey.
Stunning.
Got some Panera Bread Greek dressing, which I'm excited to try.
Ooh. Okay, good choice.
Thank you, babies.
Babies, thanks for supporting my dressing choice.
Got some garden salad. Got 3 bags of those.
We just saw her also recently, like last week, haul some garden salads, some salad kits, and didn't see her eat nary a one of them. Like, I don't understand the point of these grocery hauls when all she shows us her eating is takeout. Like, why waste the groceries?
Got 3 little things of broccoli.
Look at those little baby nugget broccolis. Oh, I love little tiny things. Those little baby nugget broccolis.
Oh my god, I've been seeing these everywhere. It's the Core Power protein shakes. They're supposed to taste just like chocolate milk.
I'm sure the fuck they don't. They got that much protein in it. It's at least gonna taste a little bit like protein. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't drink protein shakes. I just eat food.
So I'm like, you know what? I love me a protein shake because sometimes I don't like eating when I first wake up. So I'm excited for me to try these. So I got us both one. Got some carrots for the salad.
Triggered!
Salad and a bag of veggie burgers, just the Morningstar original chicken. All right, it is dinner time. I am having a soup, a spicy miso soup.
Stunning.
Restaurant.
Stunning. Yes. I love the juxtaposition of showing all the groceries you just got and being like, I'm gonna order some ramen from a restaurant, which honestly is somewhat relatable in the sense that sometimes I get a bunch of groceries and I'm like, all right, so I don't want to cook anything. Let me order some food. So somewhat tiny bit relatable.
And it is so good. It comes with obviously the noodles.
I do love
some corn in there.
I do love a nice ramen from a restaurant. There was a new ramen place that opened up near us recently, and I just have been so obsessed with it. It's so good.
Scallion. It comes with egg, but I gave mine to Feline. And it is really spicy. Like, it makes my lips...
Ooh.
Like... a little puffy.
What them lips do, Amberlynn? What do those lips do?
That's how spicy it is. I think starting tomorrow, we're gonna stop the takeout constantly because we have takeout pretty much daily. You guys see that?
Yeah. So tomorrow we're starting. Perfect. You know what? Let's do it. Well, that's today. When I'm filming is when she's starting. Okay, great.
And tomorrow we're gonna start lessening the takeout drastically because...
Lessening it. Perfect.
We know how to cook. And for some reason, I always enjoy the food we make so much more than takeout. But it's just like takeout is just...
Do you?
There. You know, I don't know how to explain it.
I know how to explain it. You have said before you're addicted to takeout. You love the concept of takeout. That's how I can explain it. I honestly don't even know if it's really that you love the food that you're eating that much. It's honestly you just like the experience of ordering takeout. It's easy. When you got the Uber Eats, it comes directly to you. Like, girly girl. This is also why when people are like, girl, you say you can't afford weight loss surgery, but you're getting takeout all the time. It's like, literally, it's not that you can't occasionally have some takeout while you're also saving up for other things. It's like, literally, you eat takeout every day, and you've told us how much money you spend on takeout. Like, it just... None of it adds up. I just want the best for her, and I want her to stop eating takeout. Also because I'm just, like, tired of watching takeout, you know? Like I mentioned, so far Vlogmas has been takeout and toys. The T and the T. The twice TT. I'm like TT, just like TT. That's for my twice fans out there. For my fellow onces. TT stands for takeout and toys.
So in yesterday's vlog,
we're back to the cleaning.
And I told you this.
Why is that just a toothbrush hanging out in there? Just raw dogging life in this cabinet?
And this needs to be done next. So that is what
It's not what we're doing today.
So this top drawer, I have a crimper that I think I used once or tried to, and my hair just does not curl. I don't get it. Like, I went through a phase well over a year ago where my hair was like curling on its own, and I have no idea what that was about. But
yeah. I remember that. She's like, my hair's just naturally curly right now. Yeah. Also, it doesn't surprise me she's holding on to something she only used once ever. Just chilling there. Yeah. Checks out.
My hair has stopped doing that. So I have tons of lipsticks. I'm gonna go through those. Tons of chokers and earrings.
You know, what's so surprising and also not surprising to me at all is that she's done so many segments like this over the span of time of her channel where she declutters, organizes, whoever, whatever, and it's always like purging things. And I swear I've seen her purge like earrings before, getting rid of the old lipsticks, makeup before, necklaces, the chokers. I've seen her go through all of these things like multiple times and get rid of things she doesn't need or doesn't wear. I'm just like, how many times can we do this? But it's just like this constant like cycle of like buying things and then getting rid of them so you can go buy some more.
So by the handful, I'm just grabbing and putting on my sink.
That is nuts. Also, why is all this stuff just freely down in the bottom of this drawer? Like, are you even really, do you even really know what's in there? Are you using it? I would say probably not. I would say probably not. This is where I need like the organized soprano to come react to this. I want to see her reaction to the before and after. If you don't know her, she's somebody who's followed me for a while, and she did one time do a reaction when Amberlynn was really in her organized era, and I would love to see her thoughts on her before and after situation type of deal.
I am probably going to be getting rid of some of these because I do not wear all of them. Like this one, I wore one time.
I remember when she got that one.
I see myself wearing it again. I might keep it though. Random fact, when I used to sell earrings, this pair was actually the one that people wanted the most and I got asked about the most.
Not me wearing earrings that I bought from her when she used to sell earrings. And when she says she used to sell earrings, it lasted all of like 2, maybe 3 weeks.
This is mine and Twinkie's little best friends thing. This goes on her collar, and this is a necklace. It's a bone. It says best friends, and she wears half, and I wear half. Update. This is the jewelry that I'm keeping. I know it looks like an absolute mess, but it's fine. I'll fix it.
Oh, good. She's keeping the... Listen, I fast-forwarded too much. Anyways, she's keeping the one necklace she said she's only worn once. Perfect. Which, you know, maybe that's fine. Maybe she's inspired to wear it again in the future, but something tells me we might not actually see her wear it again in the future.
But I want to show you guys the weirdest pair of earrings that I have. I don't know if I've showed them to you guys before. I will actually be getting rid of them. I'm actually listening to something, so that's why I have those on. I can't do anything in silence. Not a thing. I have to be listening to something at all times. These are the weirdest pair of earrings that I have. It's like a necklace. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I can't even explain it.
Huh.
Just look. It tells you everything.
What?
There's 2 chains.
I would like to say whatever inspired you to buy this to begin with, but I think the answer is probably like you were just buying a shit ton of earrings at one time and it just came with one of those purchases. Not something I personally would wear, but I could see a world where maybe somebody might want to wear that.
I could never see myself wearing this. Like, especially because I cuddle my 3 fur babies a lot. I feel like they would pool.
Dude,
and all it does is pool on my earlobes. So
pool like billiards? Pool like swimming?
Okay, so these are the lipsticks I am keeping, but I'm not going to be putting them back in here. I'm going to be putting them with the rest of my
why is that toothbrush in there?
I'm currently wearing, I want to say at least 10 lipsticks right now at one time. Don't ask. So we have some chokers back here. Some necklaces I've never worn, some rings, my toothbrush, some miscellaneous ears.
Why is your toothbrush in the drawer like that? Just hanging out, uncovered, not doing, like, why? Why is this where we're storing it? I'm so bothered by the toothbrush. Above all else, that's what's most concerning to me.
Okay, so I found a necklace extender on Amazon.
I thought you said you could just go to the Walmart. I thought you were just going to go to the Walmart and get it.
I think this one's going to go really well. It comes with 3 different sizes, so adding that to the cart. So here is my childlike creation. Here is some ASMR for you guys.
I'm good. I'll pass. I'm good. It's time to move on from this segment. Thank you. I've had enough. Oh, good. I'm so glad you go outside daily and nightly.
Alrighty.
Okay, if she says anything about the way she looks, I do not think she normally looks like this. Just to be clear, I'll be on her side if she wants to say, "I'm sorry, I look so rough right now."
Oh, I have lipstick on my face. Me and Feline were kissing. Then she decided to kiss my cheek.
No. 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 That's not. Listen. I'm so glad so many of you agree with me that I was right to remember how, like, allegedly embarrassed and disgusted she was that Becky proposed with a vibrator on a ring, or a ring on a vibrator, if that's even how it actually happened, okay? Because she acted so, like, disgusted that would be a thing that could ever happen, and yet she's talked so explicitly about every romantical situation she's ever had with wifey/Feline, and I did not realize that those were lipstick kisses. I'm just... What are we doing here? You know, maybe what I should say is that Vlogmas so far has been the TNT, the TT, the takeout and toys, and the uncomfortable wifey moments. It's been those three things. I can't believe I left that out in my overall Vlogmas recap.
Forgot about that. Love that. But
you didn't forget. You purposely came on camera looking like this, and if you had forgotten and you didn't want it to be a part of it, you could have stopped filming, you could have taken the lipstick off your cheeks and started over again.
Don't think I didn't get her back. I have a few things I would like to talk about. So as you guys know,
let's fucking get to.
Just real quick, this isn't a long spiel. I know not everyone likes to read, which is so weird to me because reading is great.
It's not even that I don't like to read. It's you've literally talked about these books in multiple vlogs now, and you've done nothing. You read the prologue. And that's it. And that's all you've been able to share about these dumbass books that you keep bringing up over and over and over again. Like, that's my only irritation with these books at this point. And it's not even also that, like, even in the past when I've talked about the book segments, I just don't find them interesting. Like, I don't have anything to add to it. I don't have anything against reading.
I asked you guys, I'm in a reading slump. What do I do to get out of it? So someone left this comment, which you guys are seeing. So I said, you know what? They would be right. They might be right. I look absurd. So I chose a different book. Someone's Story.
Oh, perfect.
By A. Bellick. So
great.
That's what I'm going to try to read.
Great. We'll see. Don't bring it up again until you've actually read any part of it, okay? Please. For my own sanity. Let's not bring it up again until you read part of it.
So another thing I want to talk about is people have been noticing that, like, my breathing is, like, getting worse or whatever. So, as you guys know, I have lipedema. I also have a little bit of lymphedema. It's a lot of it, let's be real.
Wait, but what does lipedema have to do with breathing? As far as I know, it doesn't impact your lungs, but listen, not a medical professional. I'm just saying, like, what does that have to do with breathing? And
when they get more swollen, my breathing becomes worse and more labored. So I just want to let everyone know, like, I'm super swollen. Like, it's bad.
I mean, I guess, like, I could understand if it's, like, more difficult for her to move around and things like that, like, her breathing might be, like, a little more labored. But I didn't know. That's news to... I didn't know that those things were related.
My legs are very swollen and hard, tender, like, they're so hard, and that's when you know, like, girl, you're out of this world swollen. So yeah, it causes my breathing to be worse. So I'm sorry about that, and that's just what I have to deal with. And don't come at me with, talk to your specialist about it. I do. Just because I'm talking to you guys and explaining it doesn't mean that I haven't already talked to someone. I just feel like that's a very big misconception, is that just because I'm talking to you guys about something means I haven't talked to like a professional or a specialist.
Okay, good to know, because you haven't brought it up until this point, and certainly the past, when you did bring up talking to a specialist, you just completely ignored all of the advice that they gave you, at least that you shared with us. So I would love to know if you're willing to share, like, what is your specialist suggesting to help you with? Like, that's also the other thing I'm thinking about, is like, she talks a lot, or has talked a lot in the past, about wanting to be like an inspiration or motivation to other people in any way that she can. And it's like, okay, so you're struggling with this. You want to let people know that that's the reason for all of your problems, but then you don't share the parts of like how you're going about resolving it. Like, that's going to be the stuff that's going to be helpful to people. You want to inspire people. Talk about the ways that you're dealing with it and coping with it and managing it.
That's just not the case. I share bits and pieces of my life with you guys.
Of course.
And lipedema is something that I wanted and more like needed to share with you guys, because it is a big part of my life now, and you guys can visibly see it on my body. So
sure.
And
well, it's always convenient to share the parts that like help what you want to share, you know? It's always convenient to share the parts that provide things that complement your narrative. Right? So heaven forbid you let us know that you've been talking to your specialist and they've given you any kind of advice.
I know I explained to you guys that like I'm up and moving and doing things more, which causes me to be more swollen. Like, this is how it is. This is how it goes with people with lipedema. A simple Google search can tell you that. Or just learn about lipedema more through me. Like, this is real life experience of someone who has it.
Sure, I'm trying to specifically learn through you, like I just said. Then if you want me to learn through you, then explain to me what the things are that you're working on to help resolve this. Like, what has your specialist suggested to you? What is their short-term things that are helping you, and what are some long-term things that you're working on to resolve these issues? I know it doesn't just like go away, but like surely they've suggested things to you, and spoiler alert, they have, because you told us that they suggested like a low carb and or keto diet. But I'm just saying, like, what things are they suggesting to you? What are you doing to work on these things?
Just because I am more swollen from doing more activity and like standing more and all of that, I'm not saying that it's also not partially my fault, because the way that I have been eating, especially this last week, has been really bad.
Oh, okay. All right.
I wanted to speak about it, but I have been binging really bad at night.
Okay.
My binging this last week is the worst it's been in years.
See, well, so, okay, I mean, I understand that you struggle with binging. I got that. And certainly we can also talk about how you've ignored the advice of your therapist who specializes in binge eating disorders. But that's neither here nor there, okay? This is, again, where you just said, I want you to learn about having lipedema through me, okay? But up until this point, you haven't talked about that piece, right? You haven't talked about how what you're eating is impacting your lipedema, right? And instead you said like, oh, it's all because I'm up and moving around more than I normally do, and I just need to rest, and this, that, the other. And now, after all this time, you're saying, well, also, the way I was eating probably didn't help. Which I think is what a lot of people have also been saying, or speculating, or suggesting, is that if you were initially suggested to do a low-carb keto diet, and all we've seen you do is get takeout that has like lots of carbs in it, perhaps that could be part of the reason that you're struggling with flare-ups in your lipedema, you know? And it doesn't take me being a medical professional to just be like, based on what you've shared and me learning through you, as you've suggested in this video. I'm so glad you said that, by the way, because all of this is me learning through you, right? So my information, I don't have lipedema. So what I know about it is what I've learned from you, okay, bestie? And based on what you've shared, you're not being like, you're not giving the full story. You're not giving the full picture. And I think if you really want people to learn from you, be inspired by you, then it would help if you gave the full story.
I don't know what's triggering it. Trying to figure that out. gonna talk to my psychologist about it.
Work.
This time of year, even though it's my favorite time of year, it's also a hard time of year. And I've been having anxiety, and
Sure.
I'm having to put all of that and shove all of that down so I can film my everyday life, because I'm not coming on here and I'm not gonna have an anxiety attack on camera. Not happening.
Sure.
I had an anxiety attack a few hours ago, and I had one the day before, and I think I even had one the day before, and that's just not really me. When I first started having anxiety attacks when I was 18, 19, I would have them daily. I would have multiple a day, and since then, thankfully, I'm almost 32, I don't have them daily, but the last few days I have had them, and they exhaust me.
Yeah.
It just ruins my whole day.
That's relatable. That's relatable.
Honestly, when it happens. I try to be like chipper and like whatever it may be, but I don't know what's going on. But we're going to talk to my psychologist, so don't you worry. And I've been doing journaling, trying to focus in on like what is causing this.
Well, I'm glad you have plans to talk to your psychologist, therapist. I think that that's great, and I'm glad that that is a part of your plan for dealing with this in the future. And it sounds like there are some things you're working on right now, and again, not a professional. I am curious about the concept of like her feeling like she has to push feelings down to film her everyday life, because we know, just like from her history, that and from like excuses that she gives for why we don't know certain things about her life, is that she doesn't always film everything. Like, imagine if she had just like literally, I mean, it might not be as interesting to all of us, but imagine if she had just filmed like the cleaning, organizing part of this video, and filmed like the gift giving parts and the advent calendars, and then called it a day and said like, hey, I haven't been feeling great today. I know that this isn't like my standard video. I mean, people would come for her. I know they would. I probably would be like, girl, really, that's all you could do? But like, nobody is saying you have to share all the aspects of your life, you know? Like, you could just give a quick update of like, today wasn't it. You know? I don't know. I guess that's also, like, why I'm confused of, like, what are you pushing down and what are you doing that you aren't telling us about anyways, you know? Like, you're currently unpacking the anxiety attacks with us, which is fine also if that's what you want to do, if that's helpful. I guess I'm just confused is really all I'm saying. That's not a criticism of her or anything like that. It's just, like, I'm confused by what she's saying here.
I do have some things in my life that I do not talk about that are actively troubling me and bothering me, and I've just been binging. And while I'm binging, I don't enjoy the food. I am my rational side, my true side, the real me, the cognitive side, is telling myself, stop eating. Like, what are you doing? But I physically can't stop. And I feel like that's another reason why, like, I want to stop ordering takeout so much, because I want to fuel myself with foods that I make at home.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not going to eat, like, perfectly healthy. It's not going to happen. You're never going to see that happen. But I want to make better choices, and I want to eat healthier. Also, people were expecting a Monday weigh-in, which I totally understand.
Right. You did say that. I was on Weight
Watchers, which I'm no longer doing.
Perfect.
I'm going to go back to...
Glad we got to the Weight Watchers part of this video. I have been waiting. Thanks for bearing it in the last third of the video.
How I lost weight in the first place. Summer of 2021, I was almost at my highest weight at 569. I lost a large chunk of weight. I lost 106 pounds from that point. And I want to go back to how I was doing that, which was eating in moderation.
But also, during that year-long, allegedly, of you losing weight, you tried so many different things in that whole span of time, just to be clear. But I honestly think the one thing that actually really does help you, from like my history of watching you forever, is that it's most helpful when you just don't talk about it on YouTube. That seems to be, from what I can remember, the thing that helped you the most.
I allowed myself to eat what I wanted, but I was coherent in what I was eating. And I wasn't binging. I wasn't restricting.
I noticed that this binge restrict.
It's also almost like what the eating disorder therapist suggested too, where you don't count, you don't restrict, you just focus on like eating in moderation. Interesting.
But there was no Monday weigh-in because I know that I've gained weight. And I don't want to see that. I didn't want to see that. I also know that by doing that, I am living in denial land. And I don't want to be Denial-Lynn. So I'm going to be stepping on the scale tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to like keep it to myself or like share it with you guys. But I know I've gained weight. I feel it. My lymphedema is so hard. Like, because of how swollen it is.
Alright, so I'm going to do my best to like cut out some of it just because like I don't have anything helpful to add or say. I mean, it's clear. I don't think that it's unclear to anybody that Amberlynn is struggling with a lot of things. And I think the thing that is challenging to watch her, that, you know, she wants to compare herself to other YouTubers, is that she's constantly like giving us different stories, giving us different weight loss plans, things she's doing to work on it, different excuses. And I think that that's like the combination of all of our frustrations, but honestly must be frustrating to her. It must be challenging living in a world where you're constantly, you know, changing the narrative for yourself, trying to constantly figure out what logic and reasoning you're going to use to justify whatever action, good or negative, you're making that day. And so, I don't know. I don't have any good advice or thoughts or anything like that for her. I just hope it gets better for her soon.
August Day 15. Play-Doh Advent Calendar. Green. Does this mean a tree moment? Oh my god, please be a tree moment. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Wait. It's a freaking tree.
It's a tree moment.
Here.
It's a tree moment.
This is massively stupid, but I tried.
I don't think it's that bad, actually.
With the little mini tree on top.
I actually don't think it's the worst thing you've made thus far. I think it's fine.
Alright, comment of the day.
Comment of the day. We've made it to the end, folks. Thanks for sticking around this whole time.
End of the vlog. I'm hoping for some positivity. I really, truly need it. I've just been...
You could also just not do comment of the day if you don't want to see the negativity, bestie.
Going through a lot. Lexi, I am not gonna butcher your last name, so not even going there. The scale of the items on the mini brands is off-putting. I mean, I wouldn't spend money on it either way. But shouldn't they be scaled to the same ratio?
Nah, girl, you're asking too much. It's just mini brains. It's not that serious, Lexi. It's not that serious.
I actually never thought about it like that. Leave a comment, though, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.
Bye. Okay, that was a long one. And honestly, I feel like I have so much to cut out. And honestly... feels like a little bit more serious than some of the videos I've done recently. Like I kind of was enjoying her not talking about her health because we just got to focus on the silly, goofy things, like her putting herself in a cardboard box house, you know? Like, that stuff is the stuff I like to cover. I think I've emphasized that enough at this point that you know I prefer just the silly, stupid stuff over her talking about the very serious things. And I don't know, like, I think this might be a shock to most people, or some people, maybe not most people, some people probably, that like I genuinely do care about her well-being, which is why it's difficult to talk about her health and things like that. I don't think she's some like terrible human being that shouldn't be able to have good health and happiness, you know? Like, certainly she's made some poor choices or questionable decisions in the past, but like I think she's worthy of health just like everybody is. So I hope things start looking up. You know, I'm not gonna hold my breath because, again, this was like the 1200th time she's tried Weight Watchers and she's done with it already. So it is what it is, but thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you had a little bit of fun, and if you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video over here. Also, make sure to leave a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all of my social media. I love you all so much. I hope you have a great day. Bye!